Micro, small and medium-sized MSME business owners in Jamaica will soon benefit from training and business development services offered by the government. This was the commitment shared by Jamaica's Minister of Industry and Commerce, Carl Samuda, during his contribution to the 2016-2017 sectoral debate in the House of Representatives on Tuesday. First on the agenda is the renewal of the policy guiding the MSME sector.
An important feature of the review will be to reconcile the varying definitions of MSMEs to ensure a standard definition. There is nothing more unsettling than to have a discussion with someone talking about MSMEs, but you don't know what defines it. You don't know what is the actual definition of the sector. This initiative will improve the reporting of financial statistics for the sector and will lay the foundation for development of more tailored financing products. This is part and parcel of my ministry's resolve to establish national key performance indicators for the MSME sector, to ensure consistent data reporting, measurements and monitoring.
Secondly, the Industry and Commerce Minister notes that persons in this sector will soon have access to a national MSME catalogue.
The catalogue will be available on the Ministry's website by the end of June, and it will be continuously updated. The goal is to have a one-stop information center.
Having observed the operation of a business mentorship program in Canada, Mr. Samuda says the Jamaican government has partnered with large business owners to introduce a 6-month national mentorship program for young entrepreneurs in the MSME sector.
Now imagine for a moment a youngster from Trenchtown, a youngster from Tivoli, a youngster from Red Hills Road, a youngster from Olympic Gardens that gets the opportunity to sit beside one of the real captains of industry, many of whom are here now.
Yes, yes.
And they have all bought into the idea to serve their part in helping youngsters to have a sense of confidence. So that is one of the initiatives that we will be pursuing, and we'll be making a big issue of it. And we'll be following the progress made by the youngster. Whilst the ministry's division will focus on policy, the Jamaica Business Development Corporation will continue and intensify its efforts to provide facilitation services and training to the MSME sector. In this regard, and within the context of this new marriage, the JBDC will engage the farming community in a very fulsome way. Not that they weren't involved before, but if you look outside, for instance, on entering here, the best display ever put on in the history of Parliament is right through those doors. Right through those doors, and they reflect the commitment, creativity, ingenuity and hard work of people in the JBDC. They will give me a little more. For instance, we will allocate space in our agro parks for small entrepreneurs, including farmers, to engage in processing and other value-added services.
To address the issue of inadequate financing, Minister Samuda says his ministry is exploring policy options to widen access to loan and other financial products from commercial banks and credit unions on the island.